a quiet village surrounded by green fields, two best friends worked together, an orange cat and a white cat, both dressed like villagers. The orange cat wore a cotton shirt, checked lungi, slippers, and a waist towel. The white cat wore a half-sleeve shirt, loose pants, and a cloth tied around its head like a farmer. Every Friday, they set up a stall in the weekly Shandiva village market. They sold hot baggages, spicy pickles, freshly ground masala, and snacks made at home. Villagers loved their teamwork, laughed with them, and bought everything without bargaining. By sunset, they sat near an oil lamp, counted thick wads of rupee notes, and hid it in a wooden cash box. Business grew fast. Profit grew faster. When greed hit, one evening, while the cattle were walking home and shopkeepers were closing their stalls, the orange cat's heart changed. Inside their small mud-walled shop, Terence, shoulders covered with a fancy shawl, grabbed the entire bundle of money. Then it kicked the white cat's basket, pointed at the road, and shouted angrily, "You are nothing! Get out of this shop!" Before the white cat could speak, the orange cat shoved it outside and bolted the wooden door shut. The white cat stumbled onto the dusty road, its clothes coated with mud, eyes swollen from tears, heartbroken, homeless, penniless. Tears to grit that night. The white cat sat near the old well at the edge of the village, crying with its face buried in its hands. But as the rooster crowed before sunrise, something changed inside it. It stood up, tightened the towel on its head, and whispered, "I would build my own life." Starting from zero with no shop and no savings. The white cat worked day and night making pickles, spices, poppads, and snacks at home. It placed those items in baskets, tied them securely to the carrier of its old Hero Splendor bike, and wore a thick shawl to protect from dust. It went house to house in the village and nearby hamlets, selling door to door. At bus stops, people bought farmers returning from fields bought snacks. Teachers at the village school bought pickles. Slowly, coins became notes. Notes became bundles. A shop is born after many months. The white cat finally rented a small wooden shop right in front of the orange cat's business spot on the village main road. It whitewashed the walls, built bamboo shelves, hung handwritten price boards, kept everything neat and clean. With a simple smile, folded hands, and respectful speech, it welcomed buyers. Soon, villagers noticed the difference. The orange cat, sitting lazily in its shop with its proud shawl and bitter face, had become arrogant, but the white cat spoke kindly, measured honestly, and never cheated. So slowly, the crowd shifted. The shandy day arrived, but to the orange cat's shock, people crossed the road and stood in queue at the white cat's shop. Women carrying pots, old farmers, youngsters on bikes. Everyone chose the white cat. The white cat expanded its shelves, stocked more goods, brought more flavors, and decorated the shop with village-style hanging lamps. Its clothes became neat, its bike became newer, and its face glowed with confidence. Across the dusty street, the orange cat watched, lonely, stunned, and filled with regret. The same friend it had betrayed now stood strong, respected, and successful in front of its eyes. The white cat didn't laugh back. It didn't insult. It just arranged goods on the counter with a calm smile. A smile that said success doesn't come from grabbing, but from earning.